for all your help, Shadow.
Okay. Is walkable. Tile data, custom data, layer
That's cool, 12 feet
ID
up. That's
0.
awesome.
So what are the oh, that's layer 0. This is gonna be 1, 2,
Oh,
3. So I don't need
It's
walkable
flying.
anymore. 0 is gonna be north. Is walkable. And then we go is walkable.
I think I got him.
What? Oh, the fly.
Yeah.
Nice.
With one
Is
of my
walkable
hats, so
north.
don't add any hats.
And then we need var is walkable south equals tile data dot get custom data by layer level ID 1.
Banjolele. The fuck is a banjolele?
What'd you say?
12 feet up plays a banjolele.
What is a banjolele?
A banjo ukulele mix.
Huh. How does that? It's just like a mini
What a unique
banjo?
instrument.
What do they sound like?
I don't know.
Custom data by layer ID 2.
Does it sound like a banjo or a ukulele?
Var is walkable east equals tile data dot get custom data by layer level 3. Okay, so now we got north, south, east, west. Should be west. Oh geez. Okay, we're just retyping it all. Is walkable west. Okay.
This isn't great. I'd rather use a data model
Um,
or some sort of model, but
Put into one-man band.
I wish I could play an instrument. Never really acquired that skill.
I started teaching myself how to play the harmonica.
Yeah, I've heard you. Why don't you play for us? Please play for us.
I did during the funeral.
Well,
Did you not?
again,
Did you not
please.
see the hair funeral? I played Amazing
No, I
Grace.
definitely watched the hair funeral. I saw it.
Did you hear Amazing
I
Grace?
saw it. I did on your harmonica. Yes.
it
I
make you
watched the whole
cry?
thing. No, it did not.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I practiced that for like a whole hour before a stream.
Well, it was beautiful. But I'm hard of heart.
Another focus on code. All right. Focusing on code. So we got the walkable north. We got the south. We got the east. We got the west. So now we got it. Which way they can go. What do we do with this now? That's the question.
Tell me what source coordinates.
I mean, I guess we could do, if it's like we could, this might be too many ifs though. There's probably a better way to do it. The first thought in my mind is, if walkable north, then walk north.
This shouldn't be game controller. This should be level controller, and it should be local to this. Yes, this will not be an auto load anymore. No auto load.
If you're coming from the north though, yeah, that's a good point. Well then,
Level controller.
yeah, I don't know how to specify, 'cause this is just which way they're facing. This isn't specifying like a thing.
This is going to be.
Pardon me as I riz you up. Focus on code. Sorry, no. All right, so we got the confusing part is we have the path, and we can say that this is walkable north and south. To walk, I think it's walk one by one.
We're doing a game jam.
So you'll follow it, and then let's say it stops here,
Yeah, I don't want that.
then you won't move, and the game will just restart. Restart.
I've used Kotlin and not aware of data classes. Can you describe a use?
Why doesn't the player go left?
So
though?
data class is like
I
a
was just
container, so
I was just
imagine-
drawing this to show. I was kind of ignoring this stuff.
I'm gonna
That might have been a little confusing.
mute myself.
Here,
for a
let me-
second here.
Or
How do I mute myself? Mute. Turn mic.
I guess it
off.
needs to go the. I guess it needs to get at least the second path after. Yeah, the goal is to connect start to end. I'm not really sure if we should be doing each individual, like 1, 2, 3, or be looking for whatever path will take us to the end. I'm not sure which would be more simple to do. Are we finding a single path or all valid? I guess a single path is the play. Yeah, I think a single. Dynamic programming over arbitrary graphs 101. This might be supported in Godot, but if not, this is a very classic CS problem. Oh. Dynamics programming over arbitrary graphs. Look up the algo. Find the shortest path from one vertex to all other vertices. Okay. So what you're saying is we find the shortest path and then we check if we're actually able to walk on those paths. Okay. Oh wait, no. By definition, with this algorithm, if a path is walkable, it'll be found as the shortest if shortest. Shortest as short. Oh my words. Uses a minimum priority queue data structure for selecting the shortest path known so far. You're gonna laugh at how simple pseudocode is. Oh.
Y'all missed a Kotlin chat.
Oh, drat. You don't even need a priority
Oh,
queue.
drat.
Just an expansion set and an extra loop for your use case.
All right, so we're gonna have. I need to think of a way of representing the game state, or the level state rather. So we're going to have different blocks that you can place.
Scroll down
They
to
need to have
pseudocode.
a number and everything.
For each vertex and graph, get the distance to
Use a
infinity. Preview undefined.
Interesting. The resource.
And then while it's not empty, for then while it's not empty, we get the vertex in U with minimum distance, and then remove it once you find out that's not it. Then for each neighbor, V of U, so the ones next to it that are still in the entire thing, it's like 10 lines. Distance for each edge is just 1. The expansion phase just has to check your flags for the tile and its neighbor.
Unity's scriptable object, which is purely serializable data.
Hang on.
Is it updatable? A resource. Every object, be it a node or a resource, can export properties. Okay.
Welcome back to another of our in-depth videos on
This isn't Godot.
Users can also script resources. Resource scripts.
So I'm in Godot 4, and as you can see, this path updates 10 times every single second to find the best possible path to get to our player, no matter if we're behind obstacles or anything, and it does not get stuck on walls, it will slide across it. But before we get started,
The expansion, this might be a little bit too complex here. The expansion phase just has to check your flags for the tile and its neighbors. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go grab some. You're on a grid. Right. Yeah, that's gonna be too fancy. Yeah, I agree.
Tile map node, there's a tile set which has data in it.
Alright, let me go get a drink real quick. And then I'm gonna get the super brain power juice stuff. And then we're gonna be flying.
Brain juice.
Yeah, coding juice. 1 sec.
So how does a resource really differ from a node? Or like a normal class? What is the main difference? In short, you can see it's like a database instead of creating a JSON. I see. I mean, I guess that's pretty much what I want. That would be a good way to represent the state of the level, or at least the state of the level. I see. It's a class itself that can be serialized into a file. I see. That makes sense. Well, we might as well. But it's not, you don't add it as a child, do you? How do you...
Oh, it just immediately came up with A star. I just read Godot docs, and you can totally use that.
This would be a lot easier to watch if I...
Anahan shard.
Listen to the music.
We are trying to figure out navigation for our like little road pathways, because we're trying to make a... Say so. My bearded dragon say it's kind of like more like a baby, honestly. Never mind, you want me back with the bearded dragon. Sweet. I would get him, but so I just recently moved down here to Texas, and halfway across the country. And so my little sister is watching my bearded dragon right now because I couldn't get him over. But now I just got all of his lighting in, so I'm gonna have him overnight shipped down here. And I'll have him hopefully within a month or so before she goes back to college. Like humans, yeah. Soon indeed. I can't wait. The original reason I got him was to be a rubber duck. And he would just say, oh yes, you're right. Focus on code. I'm going, you saved me from going on a huge tangent. Thank you. Okay, so for each tile, call add point. For each pair of tiles, call connect points. So we get the coordinates of the tiles, we get their data. Only because Game Jam, limited time. True, very true. I keep forgetting that, honestly. I feel like we're making some pretty solid progress, though. Oh, they're 95 to 98% wonderful. That's awesome. Okay, so...
Interesting. Okie dokie. Interesting. So, custom resource or this. I mean, we can have a custom resource in here.
We did this. For each tile, call add point. Add point is not a built-in function, right? No, it's not. Okay. So we need to make a function called add point. It is on A star classes, which I haven't finished reading. I need to... Methods get point. Now, this isn't an A star class though. Can I just do... I can't extend two different things.
This is going to be...
So how do I get the A star class in this? Import it, instantiate it. Gotcha. Import, instantiate it. So we can do...
Are these resources?
For our A star 2D new. Do I need to instantiate it? Like that? Or just doing new works? Nope. Alright. Sounds good to me.
Alright, let's think about this. What would this resource look like?
Okay.
This would be a block.
So now I would do A star dot add point and then ID int and then the position. The ID is what? The same thing as these? So we're adding a point to the north, south, east, and west.
Create new resource. I'm gonna call this custom resource. How do I do it? Just resource. Let's
A star add point. Let's read. Get point, get point, get point.
call this a block. Block.trace.
As add point. New point is given a position with a given identifier. ID must be 0 or larger, and the weight scale must be 0 or greater.
Wait, how do I edit this?
ID is how you're going to reference the solution it gives you, probably. Add. Oh wait, adds the point 1, 0 with weight scale.
Wait, what?
But what does the 1 stand for here? Just an ID number in general? Like an A star ID? So it really doesn't mean anything. And then the position, we're gonna want to do tile data.
That's wrong. Delete. Remove.
And then the weight scale. What is the weight scale? It's multiplied by the result of the compute cost when determining the overall cost of traveling with lower weight scales. So we basically don't really want a weight scale, so we just do 1. And then here I do a star plus equals 1 because it's already looping through it all. And then star ID. Oh, you add one after, yeah. Okay. Oh, whoops. I did a star, not a star ID. Whoopsies. Good call, good call.
Blanking on this. So then in our...
Okay, so this is going to add a new point each time. This is going to take all the data. And this is just a weight. And now we're adding a point each time. What is the second argument of add point? First argument is our ID number. The second one is the data. So we're getting the like the tile data. What are the coordinates? The atlas coordinates, if I remember right. Tile chords is the
find type block.
Location. Then this is the atlas coordinates. And then we get their custom or the position, sorry, yeah. Add points, second argument is the position. Second argument should be the position according to the docs. Oh, so this should be the tile chords then. Instead, because tile chords
Honestly.
are just the coordinates of the
I'm gonna
tiles.
stick with what I know. I'm not gonna use this resource right now. Do I have to like preload this?
Think. Potentially.
I don't know.
Oops, wrong one. vector 2. Should I be writing vector 2 tile chords? Or I think it already just knows tile chords is a vector 2, right? Because tile chords is the location. Oh. Yes. Vector 2. I don't think I need to do that. I think it already, because tile chords is already a vector 2, so that you don't really need to say it's a vector 2, right? It's the coordinate of the tile in the tile map, right? Which is a vector 2 because it's X and Y. It's not actual position in the world. Oh. Okay, so that's actually... How do we find the actual position then? You need the world position. What the heck is the world position? If not...
Cannot find top block in the current scope.
There's functions for it. Tile map.
Oh, I know why.
Docs.
Class name block.
Visibility,
right.
quadrant size.
Then this could be a resource.
Code.
And then we could add export var
Layer, map to local,
source.
navigation,
Add export
update.
var coordinates.
I must have passed it. Get surrounding cells, get used. Layer, coordinates? No. Race layer. Is layer, navigation, why enable local to map? No. Vector 2 local position. Pattern, map to local. Move layer, set cell. Your outer loop probably has to be revised to iterate over all world positions. Get the tile at that position, then its attributes. In that inner loop, you'll add all your points and build a mapping between the point IDs and positions. Then in a second loop, you add all the adjacencies to a star. Whoa. Reading that hurt. My brain just like started turning off, but then like was forcibly turning itself back on. I gotta reread that, hang on. Drink more programming juice. Your outer loop probably has to be revised to iterate all over the world positions. Get the tile at that position, then its attributes. In that inner loop, you'll add all your points and build a mapping between the point IDs and positions. Then in a second loop, you'll add all the adjacencies to a star. Okay, your outer loop probably has to be revised to iterate over all world positions. That's the first thing. Reiterate this loop to be all world positions. But we can't find, or I can't find where to get the positions. I mean, there's layers. Map to local. Holy crap, why is the house so cold right now? I am like freezing.
All right, we want this to be index to count. Dictionary. It's not great, but it does the job. Okay, so in here, we're going to create a new node that is going to extend.
Looks like get used cells does that. I don't know what its output type is though. Its output type is a vector 2-1 or 2A or something like that. Yeah, the tile map coordinate. But isn't a tile map coordinate the location though?
And then this needs that. It inherits.
Oh, you're good then.
Level
Yeah.
controller.
Okay. Well, almost.
We want to.
If your tiles are 1 by 1,
New folder.
yeah, they got print.
Great. Okay. Now on ready, we're actually going to set the
What's the size of the tiles?
They are. Give me 1 second.
Sorry to backseat code. I'm gonna go to bed now. So I have energy to program for the
232 by
next
110.
24 hours, but good luck on the project. What? Don't apologize for backseat coding. It is thoroughly encouraged here. As much help as possible is phenomenal. But you have a great night. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Next 24 hours.
Thank you, Uncommented, for helping.
Woo-wee. Yes, thank you.
And ironic, of course.
So you said they were
232 by 110. Freedom.
Okay. 232 by 110. Which isn't 1-to-1, is it?
It can't be, since it's isometric.
That's right. Interesting. Okay.
Level block. Man, I'm getting tired.
What?
What? I didn't say that.
You're getting tired.
I'm not-
What?
I'm not getting tired. You're getting tired.
I'm getting a little bit, but the brain juice is gonna kick in pretty soon,
Sure.
and we're gonna wake right back up. I'm getting cold though, like really cold.
Why am I struggling with this? I want to create a new instance of...
Oh, my eyeballs.
Oh, I guess it should be a resource in that case.
You still have time to make a platformer. We can't, ironic. It's too late. We're too deep into this.
We need a platformer. We can do this.
We're so
We
close.
got this.
We get this down, and then we basically have a functioning game.
Yeah, I'm getting the level controller put together. So
Like a
we're gonna
golf
have a
game.
description of the level, and we're gonna be able to pass signals around and replace tiles. Psh, we're almost there.
See, ironic. We needed you earlier when we were in the planning phase to tell us that we needed to do a platformer. That's what we needed.
Or just Pong. There's a lot of connection in Pong, you know? There's the connection of the ball hitting the paddle. That's connection.
That is.
You know? Oh, well.
It's too late.
I guess we did it wrong.
Yeah.
Because it ain't Pong. Wrong Pong. Bing bong.
I might have to go put another sweatshirt on. Holy crap.
How do I create a new instance of a resource? With custom values. Oh, .new 10.
That's what I said. .new.
I know it's what you said.
Just didn't believe me. All right. So we add the point. But then what's the math for getting the location of the tiles if it's not the coordinates? How wide are the tiles?
Let's see.
The tiles are 256 by 110, I believe. I can't see. 232 by 110, sorry. 232 by 110. Can you move the tiles? So they start at 0, 0. I think they do.
Oh, what is your setting? Are you using the isometric tile map?
Yeah.
Are you in on your own scene? Or are you...
I'm in the isometric tile map scene.
What did you do?
What do you mean?
Well, it's all thrown off.
Like 10 lines. That's a line an hour. Yikes. But like we also did take the time and we animated all of these. And we yeah. You can just look at where the tile is too. Isn't that what I'm doing? So tile is 250 wide. No, this tile is 232 wide. 232 by 110. So the X position is 116. Yeah, 116.
All right.
Ironic saying that we should be making a platformer.
Nah, we're good.
232. Yeah, 232 divided by 2 is 116. Yeah. You don't have to calculate it in your head. But I did. You seem to know that tile is at 0, 0. Okay. And I need to know where it is so then I can do something. My brain is starting to turn off.
You're slowing down.
Big time.
Yeah. So resources.
But seriously, make a platformer?
I keep going through the same loop here. No, we're not making a platformer. We're here. We're almost there. Kind of.
I'll be real a bit. He made a really solid point. It's been 10 hours, over 10 hours, and look at what we've gotten so far. Literally nothing.
No, we have a bunch. We have a whole tile map. We have a tutorial level. We have a
but there's no functionality.
Yes, there is.
What functionality do we have?
I can change tiles.
Whoa, Apocalyptic Neon, welcome. Don't do the star grid map. Welcome. We are working on the Kenny Jam here. And we are doing a 24-hour stream because it's a 48-hour game jam. Oh boy.
All right, so
oh boy. We're dying over here.
We're not dying. We're doing good.
He doesn't even have a grid map. He's using 2D. Yeah, wait, what? Is this not a grid map? Oh, it's a tile map. I mean, it's basically a grid map. Yeah, don't start the grid map. So what would you suggest doing instead of the star? Also, Apocalyptic Neon. What's up? What have you been working on? What are you doing?
I honestly don't understand this.
Use the assets and then walk around normally on it with WASD.
Whatever. Let's have a func. We don't need an edit function here.
I see what you mean. So instead of having them auto run, just run yourself. And then you just set boundaries on these paths. They're not controlling a care in their game. This is for NPC movement. Yeah, I mean, ideally, you would just hit start, and then everything will just auto run around the path. They've made a very bad decision asking ChatGPT to design. Whoa. We didn't ask ChatGPT to design the game. That was purely for the write-up of the game, the story. I hope. Right? Yeah. Just the story.
You were there. Have you forgotten?
Maybe.
Has it been so long?
I was about to be like... No, we didn't ask it for the code. It was just for the story. Just for the story. This thing. This backstory here. This is what we did.
There we go. So when we use it...
Yeah, we could. This probably would be a heck of a lot easier if we don't do an auto run. But then what would the guys that chase us be? Like the follows. If you have villages and kingdoms and farms with assets, you can make connections between them without the... I think rotating is a bad idea. It adds a lot of complexity. Right, but that's like the mechanic of the game. Like the rotating is literally the game. It's like one of these pipe games where you can rotate and then it boom. I thought it was like placing limited tiles on the grid. No. It's literally just rotating. In the pipe games, you can only rotate. Right. That's what we're doing. Right? You can only rotate, or are we placing?
You can place and rotate. Place and rotate.
Okay, you can place and rotate.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Think about this.
Brain.
Come on, brain. You got this.
That's what I thought. So you can place and then rotate. And then the player will auto run, pick up a little buddy, and the buddy will follow, kind of like snake follow. Bam. Done. But I cannot for the life of me figure this out.
Why don't we take a break on it and do something else?
Like what?
We got a bunch of other stuff to do. You can make
Just
another
can't-
level. That might be a fun little thing. Or go take a nap.
Sleep deprivation doesn't help. Yeah, but listen, we said 24-hour stream. We ain't one to go back on our word.
Hey, you're still streaming, but you just happen to be sleeping.
I'm not gonna sleep on stream again. Although I will say, going from you already ended stream to go get your PC. Yeah, but the 24 hours started when I restarted. When I picked up the PC. You're doomed. Don't say that. We got this. Is the Truman Show back? That gamer. No. I will say, after sleeping on stream for so long, like the first couple nights not sleeping on stream just felt so weird. So weird.
Level controller.
15.
Const, the source, and the P coordinates. This seems kind of hacky, but whatever. This should work. So let's look at our tile map. And let's say you have two options.
15 more.
Source 19, coordinates 7, 2. 19, vector 2. Shit, what did I say? 7, 2.
% Unity, like any engines, is fine. Those who like it, but the docs are number one argument against those who pretend it's somehow objectively superior. Yes, sir. 15 more. 30 more. I hope you know, Georgester, you're increasing my heart rate. Which is...
You're powering him up for the next 20 minutes.
Exactly. I might have to switch to a more wide arm. Or even more wide. Goal of jams isn't to create premium gains, challenge ourselves, and learn new stuff. Although I am getting a slight feeling I am over my head. Very much
Yes,
so.
I know how to do this. I'm wondering if what I'm doing might help with what you're doing.
Oh?
Because I'm creating a resource to represent a block, and it's going to contain the different tile maps and their orientation, so that we can say, hey, these are your blocks that you have for this level, place them down, and you'll be able to place them and rotate them. I wonder if that helps with whatever the hell you're doing over there, which I haven't been paying attention. So
Man, I don't even know at this point. Man, I gotta go bust out another 15. Good morning, Lieutenant Conker. Good morning.
oh my gosh, LT is up. Howdy. I'm gonna just hack the shit out of this. We're hacking the shish kebabs out of this. Yep. I don't give a shit. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. So, this is our east coordinates. E. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Wolfrick's gonna wake up. He's like, "What the fuck did y'all do while I was asleep?"
No.
What's going on over there? Save. Alright, good. Now, yeah, this is prime, beautiful.
Oh god.
Circuit.
My body gave out there.
Damn it.
Holy moly. 15 more.
Dude, just
Genuinely
go get some sleep.
surprised.
Everyone wants you to get
I've
sleep.
been super out of
Get
shape
sleep.
compared to when I was. Oh, dude. Same here. When I was 18, I scored a 300 something on my PFT.
What's a PFT?
It's a physical fitness test for the army.
Nice. What a beast.
Yeah, I was quite in shape. And then I then I shot up to like 200 pounds, and then I dropped another 50. And all over the place.
You got up to 200 pounds?
Yeah, it was gross. My face was literally like inflated.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 1:17 in the morning.
Time to party. It's only
17.
11:17 for me.
I did 100 push-ups on FaceTime from X to prove a point. And I'm panting at 20. That's funny. Yeah. Bit desk, be chilling. Yeah, at 11:17, I was bouncing off the walls.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, I gotta. The
right.
thing with these push-ups is it's not even my. I mean, my muscles did give out completely, but it's mostly my wrists. So I've just been on a computer for so long that my wrists are just dying. Ooh, painful. I'm gaining a cyst on my wrist now.
A cyst on your wrist?
Yeah, from my wrist bent for so long. It's like a little.
Oh, yeah. You've got, if you're sitting all day, dude, you're young, but you need to listen to this. Get some ergonomic shit. Because if you don't, your hands are going to die.
Are you talking about like the thing you have?
Yeah, something like what I have. It doesn't have to be what I use. I use a Moonlander. And then get yourself a nice one of these mouses where your hand is vertical the whole time versus a classic mouse
Really?
where your hand is flat. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
I've never
That
seen
sort of
this.
mouse keeps your hand like this when you're using it, so you're not bending your wrist.
Huh.
What is this? This is the Logitech vertical mouse.
I'll have to save up.
But you invest in that stuff early so your body does.
There we go.
North,
Holy moly.
which is
15.
this one.
Oh, or however many that was altogether. I don't know. All right. Trying to fish my work at the speed of light so I can sleep.